So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Oh, that's a key interception. Emerson. Oh, sweet feet. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Fofana.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Lucas Paqueta. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Emerson. Lucas Paqueta.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Fofana. Now it's Pedro Neto and Caicedo. Nkunku. Lavia. Sancho hits one! Now who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Emerson going full tilt down the left. Ward-Prowse. And it's Ward-Prowse. Westham finding their passes.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Emerson clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Emerson. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Pedro Neto. Lucas Paqueta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. This is Souček. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Fulkrug. Emerson gets into a good position. Bowen. No outsmarting him this time. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lucas Paqueta. Pedro Neto. Stood up well to him there. Todibo. Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lavia.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Can turn it up for the second.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Chelsea head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Interesting ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Fofana. And he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Fulkrug, and he's felt Fulkrug! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Lucas Paqueta, and he's lost his man here. Bowen! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Westham are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here!
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Emerson gets over and intercepts. Some resolute defending there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Antonio. Now it's Ings. He's through. A chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Nice sequence of passes this. Ings. There's a no-nonsense tackle. It's a pretty loose pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for options for movement. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That has not gone well. Nicely worked. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played with finesse. Closing in on goal. Bowen! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nkunku. Caicedo. Oh, good read. Bowen producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. Fofana. Nkunku. Fofana. Fofana! Brought out the best in the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Ward-Prowse. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could be danger here. Bowen! And the finish! West. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chelsea have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display. Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
And the counter is on. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Jarrett Bowen's rise to the top, Peter.
Fulkrug! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Ward-Prowse. And Bowen. Bowen goes steaming forward. Souček. And it's Ward-Prowse. Great defending, strong and determined. Chelsea are trailing against the run of play. Nkunku.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lucas Paqueta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Fofana. Played into space out wide. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ward-Prowse. Fulkrug. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Sancho, brilliantly cut out. Emerson. Lucas Paqueta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good running with the ball. Fofana. Nkunku. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, great ball! Good read, needed to be. Ward-Prowse.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lucas Paqueta. And Emerson Palmieri. And here's Ward-Prowse. Lucas Paqueta. Badiashile. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's a look and place it forward. Sancho.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Ward-Prowse. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Pedro, can he finish? The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Rodriguez. Mavropanos. Ward-Prowse. Bowen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sancho. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions.
Can he put it away? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, they can break here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bowen has created one goal already. Emerson. That's good play. Oh, that was vital. Pedro Neto. Nkunku. Driving on and making good progress. Rodriguez cuts it out. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Lucas Paqueta.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Füllkrug. Gets his pass away. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution on the field.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 7, Pedro Neto. Number 25.
And the finish! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And here's the chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. He won't be happy with that one. Spread neatly. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. Palmer. And he's picked out the run. He's been picked out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Fofana. Ward-Prowse. Palmer. Sancho. Oh, such a clever touch. He gets big. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's cut it out. Now it's Kudus. Now it's and Antonio! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Antonio just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
And it's Ward-Prowse.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can he find a finish? He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely bit of skill. He's got tall. It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And there was his third, and there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans.